Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem. Rakak Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim, Wa'akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit. Brother Malak from GMS Detroit. Alright, this is going to be modern day Madness Prophecies. This one I wanted to, there's lots of people just getting killed and fucked off in, some crazy fashions. Crazy shit all off in the news. It's not getting no better. All right, it's not gonna get no better out here. All right.
Miss Ellis was inside the Volunteers of America store where she obtained a butcher knife or some type of kitchen knife. Unknown at this point if she paid for that knife or she stole it, but then she was then seen exiting Volunteers of America, walked over to Giant Eagle where she was on their cameras, spotted Mrs. Wood and her son, and then proceeded to follow them out to the parking lot, and somewhere near their vehicle, Miss Ellis then attacked the two of them. The young child suffered 2 stab wounds, one to the face and one to the back, and then she suffered one to her shoulder area. The female was located, still carrying the knife that she used during this incident, near the Dover Center exit from Giant Eagle. She was taken into custody. She provided no resistance to us, and she was immediately transported to the North Homestead City Jail. The officers on scene also attended to the 2 victims. Was 3-year-old male, and then his mother, 38, both of North Homestead. Our officers did an amazing job doing life-saving measures on both the child and the adult. Unfortunately, though, as we know, the young child did pass away yesterday.
So they must not have did. They must not have did that good of a job. Hey, this is a little Edomite, baby. I don't give a damn. They don't give a fuck when it's us. I don't give a fuck when it's one of them. But you see that this, this nigga woman, BT 9000, the spirit of vengeance came on her. She went and murked out that little baby. All right, now it's funny, the Edomite cop, when he's reciting the details, he's all sad and choked up. But, they wasn't sad and choked up when Tamir Rice got his shit clapped, or, Trayvon, which, we not run around hollering, BLM and all that shit. But it's just funny to, when the tables is turned, they somber as hell. But when it's one of us, it's just routine. That is insane, though. That is, I don't even know if they even still have a reason yet. She just ran up and murked the baby. Another clip. This one doesn't appear to have volume, but he's shooting randomly into passerbys and apparently killed somebody. It says killing father, 4 deputies say. He just walking in bussing. Man, y'all, hey, if Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is not with you, man, you can go at any time in any strange, odd way. Some random dude walking down the street, literally reenacting GTA. Y'all, you ever play GTA? You would just be walking, just get to spraying. And that's what he started doing, literally. He was just walking and spraying without any, it seems like without any real target or without any goal in mind. And somebody name was on that bullet, and apparently it was some little niglet's daddy. So that's why, hey, pray for safety every time before you step out the crib. You never know. Another clip. Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, Salaki, let me click on this next one up top.
Hello? Okay, where are you located? I'm sorry, ma'am, I can't hear you. Are you able to tell me where you're located? Are you at a... 553 Sheldon Avenue Southeast, please hurry now. Okay, I got Sheldon. What's the number?
553, hurry, please, hurry up. 553 Sheldon. Okay, can you tell me what's going on there? Just hurry up, please. I'm gonna die. You already killed my baby. Hurry up, please. Okay, ma'am, I'll start the police that way. Can you tell me what your name is? Who's the person who's causing trouble there? Hurry up, please. Okay, I've got a call entered, so we're going to get the police started that way, all right? Can you tell me what room of the house you're in? 911 emergency. What the fuck? My sister's not home. Please, hurry up. 563 Sheldon Avenue Southeast, okay? Yes, please. They said she's not breathing.
So Kiana didn't survive. Apparently Daryl Brown, you know, for whatever reason, whether he was justified or not, you know, got her off the map. You know, it's, you know, her strength and independence in that moment didn't deliver her. All right, it was her time to go. Let me see, just all kinds of, oh, here we go. Oh no, I used that clip. That was a retard faggot day scrap. All kinds of crazy, you know, events like that happening. People killing each other in bouts of insanity. Here we go right here.
25. This 25-year-old man from Detroit have been sentenced to 120 years in prison after killing a 39-year-old man and forcing his 16-year-old girlfriend to sell herself. The girl told detectives, "Me and my boyfriend needed money, so he took some pictures of me and posted them online to a website called Backpage, and the man ended up sending us a message saying he was interested in me. So me and my boyfriend went over there, and they ended up getting into an argument because the man didn't want to use protection, and my boyfriend told him he had to, and he told my boyfriend, I don't want it then. The deal is off." And that's when things went downhill. That's when my boyfriend pulled out a gun and shot him, and then he took his body to an abandoned house and put him in a dumpster in the backyard. And that's really all I know. And I can't say how much the guy was supposed to be paying my boyfriend to sleep with me because I'm not allowed to get in his business like that. The prosecution played a recorded phone call in the courtroom where the man called his girlfriend from jail and said, "If you keep talking, you're gonna end up being charged with murder. Did you tell them people anything about me? Listen to me. Before I let anything happen to you, I'll take the charge myself."
So you see all kinds of, you know, that situation was just all bad from all around. All bad, y'all. That shit was all bad. I don't have a lot to say on that. You heard it. Dude was was tricking a young female, and shit went sideways. Shit went sideways and it went south. And this is like some of the things that just go on in regular society, y'all. It's like movie plots. Like that sounds like that could have been, you know, a Tyler Perry movie plot. You understand? You feel what I'm saying? All right, so that's, you know, I'm just get real quick, simple scripture, man. This lets you know what time period we are living in. It's not gonna get better. People aren't gonna stabilize. People ain't gonna start all of a sudden, you know, eating their vegetables and taking care of their health and loving their neighbor. Fuck no, it's gonna get worse. All right, Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, so there's much sin and evil in the world. Therefore, people do many evil things, and some of the evil in particular that people are doing to a ridiculous level and ridiculous fashions is killing each other, not killing, murdering each other. Very, very, you know, crazy shit going on. All right, we're gonna move to the next subject. Let's look at, you know, the failing economy and the crashing of, you know, people's hopes and dreams. Let's look at, where's that clip at? It's a really good clip. Where's that clip? Excellent, here we go.
Welcome to a game called Guess How Much It Is Now. This video goes out to all the greedy, delusional house flippers and corporations in my area who are buying houses like this and doing too much. So this is a photo of a house in Beacon, New York, about 55 miles north of New York City, and it was taken in 2019. Here's a quick look at the other houses in the neighborhood. You see it's your typical small northeastern town. And a year later, the house was sold to someone or something for $260,000. And this is what it looks like now. And as you can see, whoever or whatever bought it gutted it completely and started over. Here's some pictures of the inside. You can see completely redone. It's giving midlife crisis, recently divorced. And here's the fun part. Shocker, it's on the market again after all of these renovations. And I want you to guess how much they put it on the market for. I'll give you 2 seconds. You're wrong. The answer is $1.25 million.
Nigga, that's crazy. That house ain't worth no 1.2 mil. That's absolute shenanigans. That's literal absolute fucking shenanigans. Fucking bitch. Fuck you. Fucking man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm driving, man. I can't stand. But this right here, y'all. This is. It's no wonder why everybody's getting priced out. They were now. You're gonna see the insides of it. But that's too much damn money, y'all. $800,000 profit, nigga. You trying to make an $800,000 profit? Who about to move there? Dave Chappelle? Damn.
Yep. That's what I said. Welcome to a game called Guess How Much It Is.
Yeah, that's just madness, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. That's madness. But it's in the American dollar's getting weaker by the second. Matter of fact, you scroll back up, something that just happened.
Breaking news, y'all. I was just about to
look. Everyone's trying to get more bang for their buck, but your buck is busting out at the bottom. The floor, your buck's basement is flooding, so you're not gonna get more bang for your buck. You're just gonna get more bang, more fucked up.
go paint at the pool, so excuse my attire, but cause you know mental health and stuff. Tell me why this came across my screen right before I stepped foot out the house. $517 billion in unrealized losses hits U.S. banking system as FDIC warns 63 lenders on brink of insolvency. So basically, everything I've been saying this entire time is true. America is broke. They're missing $517 billion, and this is a part of the U.S. banking system. Where that money went, we know exactly where it went, but they're just now starting to be honest with us about it. So if you were banking on one of those, loans coming through, whether it's to buy a house, buy a car, regardless as to what it is, baby. And as far as I'm concerned, the PPP situation that went on, they about to loop back around and begin the collection process. They about to send that collection plate right around everything involving money in the United States. It looks like we could possibly be heading for a depression because we're already in a recession. So this look like depression. This is like depression talk. 63 lenders. That means that 63 lenders has already reached out to the FDIC for some form of bailout from the government. They may have reported some type of losses that that inquired throughout the year. I'm guessing normal losses, and some that they had to pretty much go through insurance for, which is what the FDIC is for. However, the miscellaneous losses, what I'm thinking of, any kind of miscellaneous losses that are outside of the norm or any kind of outliers, if they were hoping to get those bailed out or that money back for that, it's not looking good in the hood for y'all. That listen, the safe is already cleared out. They already cleared that thing out.
So I'm not gonna, so you can tell from the words she's using, she knows her financial shit. She might be a little bit cuckoo, but it's not, imagine you just wake up, oh damn man, I dropped 500 billion last night. Damn, where'd I drop that money? Y'all, come on, man. They're sinking the boat. This is not by mistake. You don't lose $500,000. They're sinking the boat. And everybody's niggas is still rolling around. I gotta get this money. There ain't no money to get, you dumb nigga.
I believe that the COVID-19 was an excuse to wipe out the MTA and from the streets, and also to put in the new system of 666 microchip. The screen in the bus or in the transit system is not that big for a phone, but it's the same size as your hand.
Palm Secure, our premium biometric authentication technology, is based on palm vein pattern recognition. Palm Secure is one of the most accurate biometric authentication solutions on the market today. To keep your mobile organization safe and the bad guys at bay, please visit
They literally putting it in everybody's face, and you still, hey, these other camps aren't talking about it. They're putting it in everybody's face, and these other camps are not talking about it. Why? Because they're not prophets, man. They're profiteers. They're profiting, but they're not prophets. This shit is literally folding in on every angle. At this point, if you're trying to ignore the collapse of society, then you're doing that. You're trying to ignore it. There's you're willingly ignorant. Everybody can see this coming. So if you're trying to, you're trying to pretend like it's not coming, you choosing to stay sipping on that Babylon juice, and it ain't doing you no good. This shit's going under, y'all. 5 billion. Like, he just got up and walked out the door with his money legs. He put his money Timberlands on, tied up his money shoelaces, and walked out. Threw his deuces and walked out. This shit's a fucking wrap. Let me get I'm just scrolling through. There's a clip I'm about to grab from up top. Man, boy, oh boy. I can't wait to see this shit. I can't wait to wake up on the day. The day that's changed. When it's no more going back. That's going to be beautiful.
War, believe it or not. Believe it or not, son, you're going to be strapping a rifle on yourself, and I feel sorry for you. Because you're every third generation.
That little nigga like, who? Yeah, little nigga, you. And you know you finna die.
Forgets. And you're the generation that forgets. Okay. Every 3 generations, the 4th goes to war because we forgot the first 3. He's heading us into war. Yeah. That's it, we're done. So the direction that we're heading, his foreign policy rhetoric is disturbing. Okay. The way he treats the western part of the country is disturbing. Okay. His outright ignorance when it comes to the happenings of the own economy in his own country is simply mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. It, to me...
You can see this nigga holding on, bro. He don't get it. He not mind-blowing. He not paying attention. This is why it's coming, y'all. The Lord, he has a spirit of ignorance on all these people. If people really sat down and digested what was about to happen, they'd get up and do something. So what are they distracted with? TikTok, OnlyFans, Chris Brown concerts, Megan Thee Stallion, Drake, Tim Hortons, Xbox, Nikes. They not hearing this dude. This dude, he said, you the generation I forgot. He said, young man, you about to have a rifle across your chest. Man, he prophesied on dog.
I have never been more scared because I grew up during the Depression in the 80s into the 90s. Yeah. I was your age. Yeah. There were no jobs. Yeah. There was a near 20%.
He's referring to a depression that happened in Canada, because the American Depression happened, in the 30s.
Employment rate. Jeez. Your generation doesn't know this, but what ended up happening is over 10,000 factories were shipped out of North America east. And it nearly collapsed our economies in both sides. Where are we headed with this man? Absolutely nowhere. As a matter of fact, we're headed into a worse situation now with his foreign policy rhetoric and the way he's speaking to, let's face it, really powerful nations in this world. We have no ability to defend ourselves like larger countries. Look, we're not a militarized country. We're heading...
He knows what's coming, y'all. He can see it. The average, little Canadian, I guess, can't see it neither. But that's the same way the average fucking American can't see it. The average asshole in the world Everybody's fucking blinded. Let me get Slakia, man. Dang. Has something about Zephaniah. Is it Zephaniah or is it? I believe it's Zephaniah. Yeah, yep. Zephaniah 1 and 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Howl, ye inhabitants of Maktesh. For all the merchant people are cut down, all that bear silver are cut off. Okay, the economy is going to come to a screeching, crashing halt. The fish gates, merchant people, literally, where commerce is going down. In today's time, all the businesses, airports are going to be through, malls are already through, car dealerships, gas stations, everything's going to flop out, bottom out, bellow. And then it's going to be time to die. It's going to be time to die. Esau is crashing the economies so that he can introduce his mark. And then World War III is going to get to popping. Right? We're seeing it live time. The scriptures told us, and we're seeing it as it's happening. All right. Although I had to pause, I lost my train of thought a little bit, but you see shit's collapsing. That's the whole point of those couple clips I played. Now I'm gonna play some get your nigga wake up call. Here we go.
Excuse me. Where's Brandon?
You better get
Where's Brandon?
Get away from me, bro.
No.
Hey, no. Hey, you need to get. Hey. You gotta go. Right now. I don't care.
That way, Michael.
So you had that Edomite, he got up on the stage and he rushed that Jake off from shaking his daughter's hand. Now apparently it's because, I guess he's a superintendent and that father, his daughter's getting bullied, and he said the dude didn't do enough to prevent his daughter from getting bullied. But we see what it is. I don't want him touching her. He came up there, pal, I need to talk to you, pal, type shit. Hey, don't worry, pops. Your daughter. He might not touch her, but some other young nigga it is. We see what this is, and they're all, playing stunned. Oh, what happened? You know what happened? One of your soldiers, one of your WS, white supremacy soldiers came to do his job. And that nigga, that superintendent, he get up off me, bro. He got real. He got reminded that he was a nigga. You just a nigga in a suit. Don't get it confused, monkey. All right. Actually, as a matter of fact, that school has history of so-called racist events. Let me type in this right here. The black superintendent that was attacked. Where's the one that I found? That school has a history. Okay, here we go.
The American dream doesn't require a college degree. The Biden administration gets that. The president's plan is bringing back American manufacturing jobs, creating new, high-paying jobs in clean energy, jobs that stay here and can't be outsourced. Learn more.
Is Catholic? It's her anchor and reporter. People are saying it could have been racially motivated. Look at the sadness on her face as she leaves the ceremony. The school had been the center of another controversy back in 2018 when this picture surfaced of some current and former students doing the Nazi salute.
So, it's not, the hatred ain't went nowhere, y'all. That's the point of me pulling up this clip and the next clip that I'm about to use. They're keeping it live and well. Just because, you can go to, McDonald's and eat your burger next to one of them. just because, you can run around and fuck a little white bitch. That doesn't mean that they don't still hate you. That doesn't mean that they don't still have a system set up to keep you oppressed and locked out from the upper echelon lifestyle, that they get to enjoy that you will never have in this kingdom. Not even raccoons get to live. A middle class Edomite is more privileged than a rich raccoon, because at any time that rich raccoon can just get reminded that they're just that, a nigger with money, straight up.
Just could not live beside them. I don't feel that they should be oppressed. But I moved here. One of the main reasons was because it was a white community. And that's the only place I intend to live. If I have to leave Levittown, I will do so.
Personally, my home life, it has an effect nothing whatsoever. But on the neighbors, they have a right. Because the average white person living in Levittown has 4 and 5 children. Well, let's put it this way. If the Levittown is migrated in hordes of Negroes, which they have a right to come here, but if something that happens that way, pretty soon my neighbor will be having
That nigga said hordes of Negroes. Damn.
Negro son-in-law or daughter-in-law.
Now, that was the 1950s, Levittown, Pennsylvania. This country would have us believe that that was so far in the past that those people just disappeared. Now, a lot of folks say it's more about class and less about race, but we see an example right there that in 1957, even if you had enough class status to be able to live in a neighborhood with those folks in Levittown, they didn't believe you was worthy enough regardless of your job. I just could not live by them. I don't think they should be oppressed, but I can't live by them. That sounds like a lot of good liberals and conservatives of today's time. The same speaking points. Think about it though. The suburbs of today was created back then in the 1950s, 1960s. There's a distribution of wealth and knowledge that's been passed from generation to generation to generation that
still impacts us today. I'm finishing his words. So we see what the deal is. Jake keeps getting their reminders and they don't want to accept it. It's crazy. We, us brothers and sisters in this truth, right? We understand who our enemy is, right? And we still, we know that they're the enemy, but we're in their kingdom, so we know how to deal. And we're better off. Here it is, you have niggas who are in this kingdom trying to be buddy-buddy with them, and they getting fucked off. And that's the Lord, we got that limelight of protection. And our people don't, our counterparts don't, y'all. Do not, make no mistake. Your boss might let you slide here and there. Becky might be, topping you off, but don't make no mistake. Esau Edom's our fucking enemy at every fucking waking moment. Man, y'all, boy, they'll remind you. Trust, they'll remind you. Look at Eve. Watch Eve. Oh, I gotta turn the song off. Before the Black Wife Effect. So here's Chad. Now he a wannabe. Now he got him a black wife, so now he look gay, y'all. I'm gonna be dead serious with y'all. He look like he trying to be extra macho man. Randy Savage, yeah. Man, that nigga gay. You mean to tell me you're the pinnacle of America, right? You're the successful, wealthy white man, and you go run to some hoochie hood creature? Man, nigga, please. That boy gayer than a goddamn starfish. But you see here, you see the trope that's being played, the wicked of our women in particular that like running to the white man. There's this thing going around before the black wife effect, so you get with a black woman, you gonna boss up, your swag's gonna go up, all that goofiness. Let me see. So apparently, this is a page. She promotes that stuff. Men love a challenge. No, we don't. Yeah, this is one of the feminist page. She's promoting for women to be, rude and demons, and in particular, for the Israelite woman to go get with heathen men. And the difference is, y'all, the Israelite man we can make babies with another woman of another nationality, and that child is Israelite. The reason why y'all are not supposed to is because when you do that, those children are not Israelites. Those children are fucking heathens. Those are heathens that are going to grow up and be hating every young Jake around them and is going to try to dominate them and subjugate them. That's the difference. Those are heathen babies. They're not Jakes. Those are heathen. You know, see, you should try to swag them up, make the nigga listen to rap. You know, that's some goofy shit, man. That's some goofy shit. Wow. Yeah, you know, I'd put it to you, y'all better enjoy it now while you got it, because you ain't gonna never have another Israelite woman in your arms. So you better enjoy it now. You better enjoy it now. I guess this the war, huh? Y'all, this the war. this the war. We just back and forth, huh? Let me go back. This the war. We at war. It's war. It's war. That's a damn shame. That's funny, but that's a damn shame. Let me get this other clip. Be about wrapping it up. Perfect. Here we go.
Man spent 46 years in prison for a crime he never committed. Isaiah Andrews was wrongfully convicted in 1975 for his wife, Regina Andrews, in Cleveland, Ohio. Andrews always said he was innocent. He was 36 years old when he was convicted based on indirect evidence, and the prosecution did not share important evidence that could have helped him. Specifically, they hid evidence that pointed to another suspect. The shocking part is that he is now 83 years old, meaning he spent most of his life locked up for a crime he didn't commit. Listen to what he said. "This is America. How could my fellow men treat me like this? It feels like my whole life was stolen. Imagine being caged for something you didn't do year after year, decade after decade. And now, freedom. But what does freedom even mean after all this time?"
This is America. How could my fellow men treat me like this?
In 2020.
What do you mean? This is the same America that it was 80 years ago, nigga, when you was born. This is the valley of the shadow of death, the land of your enemy, the home of the Edom. Was the home of Edom and the home of the gay and the home of the fags of the brave, whatever. Jake ain't learned their lesson. Granted, what happened to him could happen to any of us. But he still seems to have not. He's been in there 80 years. He spent 40 years in jail. He went in at 30, 60, 80 something now. He's been on this earth 80 years and you still ain't realize who your enemy is. That's why he went to jail.
After new evidence came to light, Andrews was exonerated. He was released after spending 45 years in prison, making his case one of the longest wrongful imprisonments in U.S. history.
Yeah, and that's a damn shame, y'all. You know, I'm not, clowning him, because that is, fucked up, right? Imagine, you 30. Well, I say that, at least he got to enjoy some pussy potentially before he went in, because you got certain niggas that go in at, 17, 18, they never even they felt a woman, but they ain't never getting pressed. Take it how you will. Hey, we know the deal. Jake don't know the deal, and the Lord is keeping us. And the Lord ain't keeping them. Sirach 12. Real simple, y'all. Real simple. Get your nigga wake up card. Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Right, so Esau Edom is like the rust that won't go away. His wickedness, his hatred for you, it keeps coming back. And if you trust him, he'll bite you in the back like a fucking serpent. And many of our people ain't learned their lesson. So that's it, y'all. Let me give all praises to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim, Wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.